If you're over 50, like many of us, you might notice those moments when your energy dips after a meal, or you feel a bit shaky and need a pick-me-up. It's frustrating when you want to stay active and enjoy your day, but those ups and downs get in the way. Don't worry, my friend. Today, I'm going to share some gentle habits that may help support steadier energy levels throughout your day. These are simple things you can try at home, and we'll go step by step with easier options if needed. Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Sarah Truman, a health coach and wellness educator specializing in senior health and active aging. I'm not a licensed medical doctor, physician, or clinician, and this video is not medical advice. Everything I share today is for general educational purposes only. Please talk to your own doctor or healthcare provider before starting any new exercise, changing your diet, or trying any supplement, especially if you have any health conditions or take medications. Your doctor knows your personal situation best, and nothing I say here replaces their guidance. Everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. Results vary depending on your health situation. Today, we're chatting about supporting healthy blood sugar levels naturally through everyday habits. Blood sugar, that's the level of glucose in your blood, which comes from the foods we eat and gives us energy. As we age, it's common for blood sugar to fluctuate more, which might leave you feeling tired or unsteady. This matters for seniors because steady energy can help us stay independent, keep up with hobbies, and feel more comfortable in our bodies. You might learn some practical routines like gentle movement, smart snacking, and ways to stay hydrated that research suggests could support balance without any extremes. Here's what we'll cover today. First, a simple post-meal movement that takes just a couple of minutes. Then, staying hydrated in an easy way. After that, choosing foods with more fiber. Next, a gentle way to manage stress. We'll also touch on some common myths and mistakes. And I'll share when it's important to see your doctor. By the end, you'll have takeaways to consider at your own pace. Remember, this is all about small, sustainable steps for your wellness. Let's talk about why blood sugar balance matters as we get older in simple terms. You see, our bodies use glucose from food as fuel, like gas for a car. But with age, things like slower metabolism, that's how our body turns food into energy, can make blood sugar rise and fall more noticeably. Maybe you felt that afternoon slump or needed a nap after lunch. This is very common, my friend. You're not alone if energy dips affect your day. Factors like sitting more, changes in how our muscles use glucose, or even stress from daily life can contribute. For example, if we're less active, our bodies might not process sugars as efficiently, leading to those ups and downs. Research suggests that natural aging plays a role too. Our pancreas, the organ that helps regulate blood sugar with insulin, that's a hormone that moves glucose into cells, might not respond as quickly. Plus, many of us take medications or have habits like eating more processed foods that can influence this. But here's the good news. Small changes can often make a noticeable difference. Things like moving a bit after meals or choosing whole foods are associated with steadier levels for some people. It's reassuring to know this isn't something rare. Studies show many folks over 50 experience these fluctuations, especially if we've put on a few pounds around the middle, which can make insulin work harder. Think of it like a garden hose with a kink. The flow gets uneven. Lifestyle plays a big part too. If we're indoors more or skipping regular meals, it can add up, but you have more control than you might think. Simple habits, done consistently, may help support that even keel. I know how frustrating energy crashes can be, especially when you want to play with grandkids or tend to your garden. The encouraging part is that research is ongoing and I'm still learning too. New studies come out all the time showing how gentle routines can help. For instance, even short activities are linked to better balance. Everyone's body responds differently, so what helps your neighbor might vary for you. How does this sound so far? Let me know in the comments if you've noticed these changes. The first thing that may help support steadier blood sugar is a gentle post-meal movement, like marching in place for just 2 minutes. Many people sit right after eating, but a quick bit of activity could help your body use glucose more effectively. Research suggests that light movement after meals is associated with less dramatic spikes in blood sugar for some, which might leave you feeling more even-keeled. Why does this help? When you move, your muscles pull in glucose from the blood to use as energy, like a sponge soaking up water. This simple habit may support better balance without needing anything fancy. It's especially gentle for seniors as it doesn't require going outside or equipment. Here's how to try it step by step. First, right after a meal, stand up slowly if you've been sitting. If you need support, hold onto a sturdy chair or countertop. Next, lift your knees alternately like marching in place, left, right, at a comfortable pace. Keep it light, no need to go fast. Then, do this for about 2 minutes or as long as feels good. You can set a timer on your phone if that helps. Safety is important here. If this feels uncomfortable, stop immediately. Use a chair or wall for support if needed for balance. Skip this if you have joint issues, dizziness, or your doctor has told you to avoid standing activities. If you're new to movement, start with just 1 minute and build up. Take your time, there's no rush. Even a small effort counts. Some people find they feel a bit more alert after trying this. But remember, results vary. Pause the video here if you want to try it before moving on. Have you given something like this a go? I'd love to hear your experience in the comments. Now that we've covered that quick movement, let's move to something else that can help. Staying hydrated throughout the day with water or herbal teas. A common habit is reaching for sugary drinks when thirsty, but sipping plain water regularly may support your body's natural processes. Research suggests that good hydration is associated with better blood sugar management, as dehydration can sometimes make levels feel more uneven. Why does this matter? Water helps your kidneys flush out excess glucose, like rinsing a dish to keep it clean. When you're well hydrated, your body functions smoother, and some studies link it to steadier energy. It's a simple way to support overall wellness without any cost. Let's break this down step by step. First, keep a water bottle nearby and sip every hour or so. Aim for small amounts often rather than gulping a lot at once. Next, if plain water feels boring, add a slice of lemon or cucumber for natural flavor, or try unsweetened herbal tea like chamomile. Then, track it gently. Maybe place a reminder on your phone or link it to meals, like drinking a glass before eating. Safety notes are key. If you have kidney concerns or fluid restrictions from your doctor, skip changes and follow their advice. If drinking more makes you uncomfortable, stop and adjust. Use a straw if swallowing is tricky, or sit while drinking to avoid spills. Hold on to that patience. Small sips add up. Many folks notice they feel less sluggish when hydrated, but everyone's different. What about you? Do you have a favorite way to stay hydrated? Share below. Okay, this next one is really important. Choosing foods with more fiber, like veggies or whole grains, in your meals. Sometimes we grab quick carbs like white bread, but fiber-rich options may slow how sugar enters your blood. Research suggests this is linked to more gradual rises in blood sugar, which could help with daily energy. Why can this help? Fiber acts like a net, catching sugars and releasing them slowly into your system. This gentle approach supports balance, and studies show it's beneficial for seniors. It's about adding, not restricting, to make meals more satisfying. Here's a simple way to start. First, at breakfast, swap refined cereal for oatmeal with berries. Oats are full of fiber. Next, for lunch, add a side salad with leafy greens, tomatoes, and a bit of nuts. Then, for snacks, try an apple with skin or carrot sticks. The natural fiber is key. Safety first. If you have digestive issues like IBS, introduce fiber slowly to avoid discomfort. Skip if your doctor advises low fiber for any reason. Chew well, and if swallowing is hard, blend into smoothies. But check with your doctor. There's no hurry. Even one fibrous addition per day counts. Some people find meals keep them fuller longer this way. Progress varies, though. Pause here if you want to think of a fiber food to try. I'd love your ideas in the comments. Before we wrap up the main tips, here's another thing that often helps. Gentle breathing exercises to manage stress. Stress can nudge blood sugar up like wind-stirring waves, but calming techniques may help smooth things out. Research associates lower stress with better blood sugar balance for some. Why is this useful? When stressed, your body releases hormones that raise glucose, but deep breathing signals relaxation. It's a quick tool seniors can use anywhere to support calm. Step by step, first, sit comfortably in a chair with feet flat. Next, inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts, feeling your belly rise. Then, exhale through your mouth for 4 counts, letting tension go. Repeat for a few minutes daily, perhaps before bed. Safety modifications. If breathing deeply causes dizziness, stop immediately. Use a shallower breath if needed. Skip if you have respiratory conditions unless your doctor approves. Be kind to yourself, even short sessions help. Many report feeling more steady after, but take it slow. Many people believe skipping meals helps control blood sugar, but here's what we actually know. Research suggests regular, balanced meals may support steadier levels, as long gaps can cause bigger swings. Gently, try eating smaller portions more often instead. No shaming. It's common to think this way. Another myth, all carbs are bad, but current evidence shows whole grain carbs with fiber could be helpful. The better alternative is choosing them over refined ones. One more, exercise has to be intense. Studies are ongoing, but light activity like walking is associated with benefits without strain. While these tips may help many people, please see your doctor right away if you experience chest pain or pressure, sudden shortness of breath, dizziness or fainting, sudden weakness or numbness, especially on one side, severe or unusual pain, excessive thirst, frequent urination, blurred vision, or any symptom that feels like an emergency. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it's always better to get it checked. Let's quickly recap what we covered today. First, try a 2-minute post-meal march. Second, sip water regularly. Third, add fiber-rich foods. Fourth, practice deep breathing for stress. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start with one small change that feels manageable and build from there. Small steps add up over time. Be patient and kind with yourself. Progress looks different for everyone. If you found this helpful, I'd be so grateful if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It helps other seniors find this information too. And if you're not subscribed yet, consider joining our community. I share new videos every week to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent as you age. If you'd like to keep going, I recommend watching my video on gentle ways to boost daily energy next. I'll put the link on screen and in the description. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.